Hey, it's John Dow, the conversation coach here, and this video, haven't done one in a while. It is, what does this really mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a vocabulary word and have a more advanced conversation about it. So the phrase that I want to cover today is, you know what I mean? Or, you know. And at its core, the basic idea is you talk about something, you know what I mean? And you're trying to pull in relatability. Like, oh, you know what I mean, right? Because you've been through a similar experience, or you were there, or you remember that. You know? Uh, oh, the world's so crazy right now. You know what I mean? Okay? And if you use it, you have good pronunciation, the rhythm, you sound more like a native speaker because, yes, native speakers talk this way. The trapping that you need to watch out for is outside that relatability, you know what I mean, is just kind of a filler phrase. Because what's going to happen is, you might be tempted, oh, I want to say this, you know what I mean? Because I want to sound like a native speaker. But it's not that useful or magical of a phrase. And for some English learners, when they overhype this idea, it's like, oh, I got to use this. You're going to run into a situation where, no, this person doesn't know what you mean. And when they give you that kind of reaction, like, huh? What are you talking about? All that confidence you had before with using that word, suddenly it drops. Suddenly you start feeling like, oh, did I say it wrong? Did my pronunciation slip up? But it's because you're overvaluing the power and worth of this phrase. So what happens is, if you want to use it, great. And then if you use it a lot and you encounter a situation where the person doesn't understand, don't lose hope right there, because that's just another opportunity to speak further. And that's where your real skill and ability should be. So if they don't know the situation, if they're not aware, talk about it. Walk them through it. Go step by step. And just don't be afraid of questions in general, because that's the whole point. You shouldn't be overloaded, overpacked with the content that you want to say. Good conversation, good communication is back and forth. And it's way easier that way, right? For a lot of people who are way too passive, usually it's easier if someone else leads, asks a question, and you can respond. Don't forget that. Even when you're becoming a more active, engaging speaker, there are moments where it's good to do that. So, you use this phrase, great. You use this phrase and you hit a wall, that's not necessarily a problem. That's what I want to say. So that's going to be it for this video. Like it, thumbs up. Dislike, thumbs down. Share with your friends if you thought it was helpful. Comment if you have any other further questions or requests for other words or phrases. And you can always reach me directly on Twitter at COMMDAO, ComDAO.